Hello everybody, and thank you so much for watching my video. In this part 1, we will crochet the 4 squares, and in part 2 we will put the poncho together. Here are the 4 acrylic yarns I used. They're all the same size. And here's how much yarn I used. I'm using 4 acrylic colors: white for here, then the green for the leaves here and here, and the pink yarn, it's variegated, and the green yarn is also variegated. The pink yarn for the flowers and the blue for right there and right there. For this poncho we will make 4 squares. I've made 2 in blue. I started with blue and I finished with blue, and then I made 2 with white. I started with white and I finished with white, and I just simply switched what was blue here is white over here, and what was white here is blue over here. And we have 6 rounds: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I start again: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last time we only do 4 rounds: 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will do in this tutorial the square where I start with the blue yarn. I will start round 1 with a magic ring. Wrap my yarn around my pointer counterclockwise and around my thumb clockwise. Then I go into the loop from the bottom up and grab the yarn and pull through. And now I can hold on with my left hand to this part, make 3 chains: 1, 2, 3. And now I can grab these 2 pieces of yarn, and I will make 2 more double crochets into this loop and around the loose end, so around both pieces of yarn. 1 and 2 more double crochets, and I can pull a little tighter. Then 3 chains: 1, 2, 3, and 3 more doubles into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 3 chains, 3 more doubles into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 3 chains, and 3 more doubles, so altogether 12 doubles. Then chain 3, then slip stitch into the 3rd chain. 1, 2, 3, and this is a very small chain down here. This is the tiny first chain. 1, 2, 3, make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, then into the 2nd double crochet, then into the 3rd double crochet, and then you can pull tight. Start round 2 with the green yarn. I made a slip knot, a simple knot, into my green yarn, and then I pull it through my chain space and make a slip stitch into the blue yarn. I pull tight and then I chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I work around the loose ends and make a double crochet. chain 3, then make a double crochet into the same chain space and another double crochet into the chain space. Then I skip the first double crochet and make a V-stitch into the second double crochet. Make a double crochet, chain 1, and into the same stitch make a second double. And now we created a V. Then make 2 double crochet into the chain space, chain 3, and 2 more doubles into the chain space. And then repeat, skip the next double, the first one, and then make the V-stitch into the second double crochet. Double, chain 1, and another double into the second double crochet. And then repeat, make 2 double crochets, 3 chains and 2 double crochets into the corner, and a V-stitch into the second double crochet, a double crochet, a chain, and a double crochet. And I also can cut my yarn now. I turn my work over and I cut my loose ends. I'm making my last V-stitch underneath the slip stitches that I made, but also into the second double crochet. Make the double, the chain, and the double into the same stitch. Then I make a slip stitch into the third chain and a slip stitch into the second double crochet and start round 3. Now I will repeat the same thing that I did in the green round. I made a slip knot into my pink yarn and I pull it through the corner space, and I make a slip stitch into the green yarn and pull everything tight. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I work my loose ends in. Make a double crochet into the corner, 3 chains, and 2 double crochet into the same corner, 1 and 2, chain 3, and now we will make a popcorn stitch into the V-stitch. Skip the 2 doubles into the V-stitch, make 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your work over and into the first double crochet make a slip stitch. Pull very tight, you want to have a round edge. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work over and repeat the corner. 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles into the same corner. Chain 3 and repeat the popcorn stitch into the V-stitch. Make 5 doubles, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubles into the V-stitch. Turn your work, slip stitch into the first double crochet, pull tight, chain 3, and then repeat the corner. Make 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles into the corner, then 3 chains, the popcorn stitch, and 3 chains. At the end we will have 4 flowers, 4 and 2, 1 into each V-stitch. I finished the 4 popcorn stitches. I made 3 chains, and now I make a slip stitch into the third chain and I make a slip stitch into the second double crochet and start round 4. In round 4 we will switch to the blue yarn again, and I made a slip knot, and I will do it the same way as before. I go into my chain space and pull the blue yarn through and make a slip stitch into the purple yarn and pull tight. Then I chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I repeat a double crochet, 3 chains, and 2 more double crochet into the same chain space. Then I make 2 double crochets into the previous double crochets, and I still work in my loose ends. 1 and 2. Then I make 3 double crochets around the chain. 1, 2, 3 doubles around the chain, and now we're at the flower. I make a front post double crochet, go into the big space to the right and come out to the left, go around the whole flower and pull your yarn through, and then finish your double crochet. Go through 2 loops and go through 2 loops, then 3 double crochet around the chain space. 1, 2, 3, then 2 double crochet into the 2 double crochet, and then the corner, 2 double crochet, three chains, and 2 double crochet into the corner. 1 and 2, then 2 double crochet into the previous 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet around the chain, and then the front post double crochet around the flower. Go into the hole through the right, come out on the left, pull the yarn behind the flower and finish your double crochet, and then continue 3 double crochet into the chain space, 2 double crochet into the previous double crochet, then the corner, 2 doubles, 3 chains, 2 doubles, then 2 doubles into the previous 2 doubles, 3 doubles into the chain space, and the front post double crochet around the flower. Finish the round, make 2 double crochets over the previous double crochets, then a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and a slip stitch into the 2nd double crochet, and start round 5. The last stitch in round 5 will go into the stitch where this loop is coming out of. Right here, this is our last stitch, and we will only work into top loops in this round, so all of the top loops or the back loops, all the back loops, and we will make 3 double crochets together. I will change my color to white, and I will pull it through the chain space and make a slip stitch into the blue yarn and pull everything tight. Now I chain 2 and I make an unfinished double crochet into the chain space. Pull your yarn through and pull through 2 loops. You have 2 loops on the hook and repeat. Pull your yarn through and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Pull through all 3. Make 3 chains and then crochet 3 doubles together. Make an unfinished double crochet, pull through, and then pull through 2 loops. You have 2 loops on the hook. Then again, pull your yarn through and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. And the third one, pull through and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 4 loops on the hook. Pull through all 4. Then chain 2, 1, 2. And then we will make 3 double crochet together through the next 3 back loops. And the first one is hiding a little bit. It's right here. Make an unfinished double crochet, 2 loops on the hook, and the next back loop, make an unfinished double crochet, 3 loops on the hook, and the next back loop, make an unfinished double crochet, 4 loops on the hook, pull through all 4, chain 2 and repeat to the next 3 back loops. Make unfinished double crochet, 3 together, 1, 2, 3, and pull through all 4 loops, chain 2 and repeat, 1, 2, 3, and pull through all 4 loops, chain 2 and repeat, 1, 2, 3, chain 2 and 3 double crochets together, 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, and now we're at the corner space, so the last double crochet will always be in the previous last back loop of the double crochet, and into the corner also 3 together, 1, 2, and 3 chains, and then into the same chain space 3 doubles together, 1, 2, 3, and together, chain 2 and then repeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups with 3 doubles together, chain space of 2 in between, and in the corner 3 together, 3 chains, and 3 together. And I'm finishing my last double crochets, 3 together into the back loop, 1, 2, and the third one, remember where we said the blue yarn's coming out of? That's the third one. Then 2 chains, and then I will make a slip stitch where we made the 3 stitches together right here into that stitch. And start round 6. Make a slip stitch into the chain space and chain 3. And I'm still using the white yarn, and I'm making my same regular corner. Make a double crochet, chain 3, and then 2 double crochet into the same corner. Then make a double crochet, here's the right stitch, and to the left where all the 3 stitches come together, make a double crochet through that stitch. Right through there. Then 2 doubles into the chain space, 1, 2, and a double crochet where the 3 stitches come together, not the right side but to the left of it, right where they come together. And 2 doubles into the chain space, and so on. Double crochet where the stitches come together, and then 2 doubles into the chain space, and I see you at the corner. I reached the corner space. I have these clusters in my corner, and I make my double crochet into the last cluster right there where the 3 double crochets come together. And then I make a regular corner with 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. And then I repeat. I'm going into the next cluster stitch, or the 3 together, and then I make 2 doubles into the chain space and repeat. I make 2 double crochets into the last chain space, then a double crochet where we have the 3 doubles together, then a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and a slip stitch into the 2nd double crochet. If you want to double check, you have 23 stitches, 23 double crochet from corner to corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 plus the 2 stitches. We made 6 rounds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we will repeat this round again. It will be all back post double crochet, but since this was our first round, we couldn't do the back post. So I'm starting again at round 1, and I start again with the blue yarn. I pull my blue color through the chain space and make a slip stitch into the white loop. Pull everything tight. And I make a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and a regular corner, double crochet into the corner, 3 chains, and 2 double crochets into the same corner. Now I will make back post double crochet. Usually I crochet those ends in, but I just want to show you real quick how to do the back post double crochet. Go from the back to the front, and from the front to the back around the first double crochet, and make a double crochet. And then again to the next double crochet, back to the front, front to the back around the double crochet, and make a back post double crochet. And you can of course crochet your loose ends in, and we will make back post double crochet all across into every previous double crochet. I'm making my last back post double crochet right before the corner, and into the corner make 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. and then continue with the back post double crochet. And then when you get to the next corner, just make your regular corner with 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. And I'm making my last back post double crochet around the last previous double crochet, a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and a slip stitch into the double crochet. And start round 2, and we will use the green yarn. I'm pulling my green yarn through the chain space and make a slip stitch into the blue yarn. Chain 3 and make a double crochet into the chain space. Chain 3 and then make 2 more double crochet into the same chain space. Now I'm skipping the first double crochet and I'm making my V-stitch into the second double crochet, and I work in my loose ends. Make the double crochet a chain and the double crochet into the same stitch, and we have our V-stitch. Then skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and make another V-stitch. Double crochet, chain, and double crochet. Then skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and make another V-stitch. Double crochet, chain, and double crochet into the same stitch, and continue these V-stitches. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 V-stitches, and I also, just like in the beginning, I leave the last double crochet empty, and the usual corner 2 double crochet, 3 chains, and 2 double crochet. And then we leave the first stitch empty again and start our V-stitches. Double crochet, chain, double crochet, skip 2, and continue your V-stitches. And each side should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the corner. And I'm almost at the end. I made my 8 V-stitches. Now I make my last one. Skip 2 and make your last V-stitch. Then make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain and a slip stitch into the 2nd double crochet, and start round 3. In this round we will make 9 flowers into our 9 V-stitches. I'm pulling my pink yarn through my flower yarn, my flower color, and make a slip stitch into the green yarn. Pull everything tight, make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and work my loose ends in. Double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochets into the same chain space. chain 3, and now we will repeat the same thing that we did in this round. Go to your first V-stitch, so you're skipping the corner double crochets and go into your first V-stitch and make the popcorn stitch with 5 double crochets. Turn your work over, make a slip stitch into the first double crochet, pull tight, make 3 chains, turn the work back over, go into your next V-stitch and repeat the popcorn stitch, and do that all the way into every V-stitch. Make the popcorn stitch, 3 chains, move to the next V-stitch and make another popcorn stitch. Don't forget the chains to the left and the right of your popcorn stitch. 3 chains left and right. I've made 8 of my 9 flowers, and I finished the 9th one in my last V-stitch. 1, 2, 3 chains, and then into the corner 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles, 1 and 2. Then don't forget the 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Then skip the 2 doubles and go into your next V-stitch and start the popcorn stitches over again. One, 2, 3 chains, sometimes easy to forget, and move along to the next V-stitch and repeat the popcorn stitches. 9 popcorn stitches on each side, chain space of 3, 2 doubles, 3 chains, 2 doubles, and don't forget the chain space of 3 before you start the next flower. Finish round 3, make 3 chains and a slip stitch into the 3rd chain and a slip stitch into the 2nd double crochet, and start round 4. In round 4 we will repeat this round here with all blue double crochet. I pull my blue yarn through, and chain 3. Then a double crochet into the same corner space, 3 chains, and 2 more double crochet into the same chain space. Then 2 double crochet into the 2 previous double crochet, then 3 double crochet into the first chain space after the corner, then the front post around the flower, and then 2 double crochet into the next chain space. The chain spaces between the flowers get 2 double crochet, then the front post. In the corner, make 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles to the left and right of the corner, 3 doubles in between the flowers, 2 doubles. I'm finishing round 4 with 2 double crochets in the previous 2 double crochet, and a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and a slip stitch into the 2nd double crochet, and start round 5. In round 5 we will crochet the 3 double crochets together. I'm pulling my white yarn through, then I chain 2, 1, 2, and double crochet 2 more together. 1, leave 2 loops on the hook, 2nd one, 3 loops on the hook, pull through all 3, chain 3, and then double crochet 3 together into the chain space. 1, 2, 3, pull through all 4 loops, chain 2, and now, as we did before, always go into the back loop of each stitch and double crochet 3 together, go into the next one, next double crochet, and into the next one, double crochet, and then pull through all 4, chain 2, and repeat. Then when you get to the corner, your last double crochet should be those 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, then 3 double crochet together into the corner, 3 chains, and also then again 3 double crochet into the chain space, and then chain 2 between each of the clusters, chain 2. I'm almost finished with round 5 and I'm doing my last cluster. Chain 2 and make a slip stitch where all of these stitches come together. Then start round 6. And that is our last round on this pattern. Then we will start again with round 1. Make a slip stitch into the chain space, chain 3, and make a double crochet into the chain space, chain 3, and make 2 more double crochets into the same chain space. Then make a double crochet where we crocheted the 3 double crochet together, then 2 double crochet in the chain space, and a double crochet where we crochet the 3 doubles together, 2 doubles in the chain space, and so on. Double crochet into the cluster stitch. Then when you get to the corner, 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. I'm finishing round 6 with a double crochet into the cluster stitch and a slip stitch into the 3rd chain and a slip stitch into the double crochet. And now we will begin round 1 again. And I will begin round 1 the same way as before with the blue yarn. This will be the round of back post double crochet. We will make the corner the same way. 3 chains, a double, 3 chains, and a double, and another double into the same chain space, and then all back post into every stitch. And you can repeat by yourself. Let me show you what we are doing on this pattern. please work round 1, which is the back post double crochet, then repeat round 2, which are the leaves, the green round, then repeat round 3, which is the round with the flowers, and then round 4, which is the front post double crochet around the flower, and then the double crochet in the spaces. And we will not do round 5 and 6. So this is how the square looks. We will only do one more round. After you finish the flower, just do one more round. So we do 1, 2, 3, and repeat round 4. In round 3, the round with the flowers, you make 17 flowers. So you will have 17 V-stitches and 17 flowers. And I finish round 4. I make my last 2 double crochets into the previous double crochets. Then a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and a slip stitch into the 2nd double crochet. And this is the end of our square and our last round. This time it's round 4. Our first square is done. Now make the second square exactly the same way. And round 2 was the petals, and round 3 was the flower round. Then make square 3 and 4. Use the same pattern, but reverse the white and the blue colors. I hope you had fun making these squares, and I see you in part 2. Bye bye.